Comes high to set the screen. Here's a Crowder three on the way. It's off the rim and tapped in by Crowder. Thought about pulling the trigger. Valanciunas doesn't get the bounce, chases his own, and puts it back.
See, the entire game, they've had too many times where that just has not been present.
Jaren goes from Dylan Brooks.
Well, again, an engaged.
Jonas thought about it, drives on Zeller. Here's DB for three, it's through.
For this young Grizzlies team.
Well, there are a lot of good things there as Graham settles into Graham. Bridges will try for three.
This team in the preseason, they really did damage by their guards getting in the lane. Nice pass here.
Morant.
Their guards did a great job of continuing to be in
the paint. Is crucial for the Grizzlies. 10 of their 13 in the paint. Graham fadeaway three. Had three double-doubles off the bench. Valanciunas hangs, misses, got it back. He wheels and
this year to their opponents, the Grizzlies on pace to get that.
Rozier finds Zeller under. Brooks goes to work. Back down on Grant. His turn and gun rattles around in it.
Devontae Grant trying to defend him.
Zeller will try from deep and put it in. Out. And Malik Monk gets an early call. That long.
Another pick and pop shooter.
Brandon Ellis.
See here, nice drop down. Continue to talk more and more how Jay Crowder.
Franchise, since they won the first 8 when the Grizzlies were located in Vancouver. Rozier goes last. Solomon Hill is in and he gets the rebound. Bounce pass. Clark waits out the traffic.
Bill Jenkins has no problem going to an all-bench unit. The bench has been phenomenal this year.
Solomon Hill.
Such a good one because, man, look at this pass. That is just right at the charge.
Stripped. Lob for Monk. There's 6 turnovers. Here's a 7th turnover, and there'll be more points. 5. There's his ever won in this building, so since November 2016, it's been a tough place for them to play. Up and under it
for 10 points.
After having just 11, first quarter held to 26. Monk takes flight, hangs, doesn't hit in their first 7 possessions. The Grizzlies had 4 turnovers in their last 7 possessions. A sense of the symmetry and how things turned around for Taylor Jenkins' streak. 2 and 3 here on the home floor. 2 and 3 on the road. Morant got inside.
They are living in the paint on their offensive end. You see Morant here able to get to the
rest season. Jeremy Lamb and of course Kemp. 6 key guys are 25 or younger. Solomon Hill for 3. Puts it in.
Morant. I mean, he faked out his own for 3.
Grizzlies within 1. Second assist for Morant. Monk again on the attack. Miles, says Rob Fisher. From Charlotte. Charlotte middle of the pack in terms of paint points. Wrap around, finished by Kyle. Pretty a year ago due to injury. And converts the 3-point play. I beg your pardon, Morant against P.J. Washington. Down the lane he goes, he scoops, he scores. Graham and Cody Martin on the floor for Charlotte. Jaren, a deep 3. It's through.
This is
first foul on Graham.
Quickness has been nice hesitation. And you see Zeller comes over.
Bridges slices
to make the game a little bit nasty.
Dylan Brooks, bango. Lead is 3. Morant slips through. Little show and go. Off the window and in.
Sometimes there's no words for a partner. You only got to fake the defender, take the hit, finish it soft off the glass. There's no words. It's just
can't get anything done. Shot clock down to 7. Rozier, a sidestep 3, puts it in. 2 of just 7 in the NBA that can claim that distinction. Rozier remains hot.
Or he just used the first one and bounced back off of it. Good job there.
Jaren for 3. Bango. Found battle for. Washington has it for Charlotte. Rozier with a lob. Wow.
Right now on defense and too easy in transition, whether it's lob dunks or wide open threes. A lot more talkative, communicating.
Last 9, Solomon Hill kind of got it started. 3 for 3. Rozier leans off last. And then Solomon Hill delivers it to Rozier for the dunk.
The points. You see here, Jaren Jackson Jr. gets called for the foul. And the thing about it, with all that being said, it's still, the Grizzlies only down 1 to.
Solomon Hill drives, nearly lost it. Corkscrews up a shot. And Valentine
for the Grizzlies here early.
Graham, an open 3. Rozier, a rhythm 3. Oh, my! No,
They
actually,
it
came out.
It's not.
That indicated that it did come out of the cylinder. From that angle, it looks like it's offensive goaltending, but. And trail by 1. Martin. And that. P.J. Washington out of the corner. Laces up 6th among rookies in three-point percentage. Crowder will try to respond. And does. This is just the 4th time that's behind the back. Picked up by Zeller. He'll try for 3. It's 3.
Knocks down the corner 3.
And Morant, 44%. Graham hits Bridges in the back of the head. And Rozier, an open 3. Only 6 of those turnovers have been Charlotte steals. Brooks with 11, 4 of the 5 Grizzlies starters in double figures. Rozier with a finger roll in the Taylor Jenkins referred to in his pregame media availability. Lots of screens, lots of dribble. Shot clock down to 6. Morant floats it up and off. Valanciunas offensive rebound and a 14 and 10 for Valanciunas. But again, Rozier getting to the dotted line. Brooks against Rozier, rises, fires, and fills it.
Efficient 15, 6 for 8.
Morant, nice move. Got
hesitation, handles, the in and out, the crossover, double behind the back. Graham all the way to the back.
Devontae Graham.
You don't like to get a layup on one end.
His hand underneath the basketball and draw a carrying call. Graham converts.
The other problem partners, the Grizzlies have only scored 4 points off of those 10 turnovers.
A dozen for Zeller. Rebound Monk. Drop feed, Zeller finishes.
Before you put the ball on the floor, and this has been a night where the Grizzlies have just shot.
Now with 6 steals. Anderson curls, finds Clark who lays it up. Charlotte does. Monk attacks and finishes.
Graham starting, and Malik Monk has provided it.
Guduric into the seam, it's up and in, count it. Member of the Serbian national team, trying to pull the Grizzlies within 2, and he does. Morant, Guduric, yes!
Also, the score starts to dictate what happens.
Valanciunas backs into a double team and scores. Steal by Kyle, got numbers, drop feed, Morant lays it up and lays it in. Morant with a double-double, the first of his young NBA career.
Break points. They have way more than 7 fast break points. They didn't even consider the layup by Morant. He just headed them.
And the rebound to Rozier. Bridges got the step. Rozier stymied. Bridges. Zeller. Done.
Taylor Jenkins.
Grizzlies call for time with a Dillon. Clark cuts, flips it up and
you talk about the control that Ja's played with. Dillon.
Oh, pretty move.
In the past, this was a forced shot. Hasn't been a forced shot at all here tonight.
Grizzlies have 30 tonight. Rozier. Hand down, man down.
Talk about Brandon.
Maturity by Brandon Clark, a native of Vancouver. Monk dancing along the baseline. Rozier's 3 is in. Bridges for 3, canned it. Crowder drives, dishes. Clark, a foul. Monk gets around the Zeller screen, hooks it up and in.
Jaren bring the ball to the floor. He has enough handles. It gets all the way to the rim.
It's up and off, and he'll go to
to play against Zeller in one-on-one situation. No way Zeller can stay in front of Jaren. Jaren takes the ball out. He gets it inbounds. They can throw it back to Jaren. They can.
Not a whole lot of free throws here in the second half. Charlotte 1 of 1, Grizzlies 3 of 5, now 4 of 6. Zeller, he made one there earlier. Bricks that one. Bridges is 6 or fewer.
Shooter with the ball handling and creativity, but that just makes this bench.
Covered by Jaren. Monk in the game, down the lane, lays it up and in, hesitates. Wants it back, here's a 3 for the tie, it's in. Down the lane, lays it up, and in! Holy